it's not cool being broke in your 30s, bro.
Oh, no.
It's
Not in your
cool.
30s? No.
30s, once you start hitting 30, 31, 32, 33, that's not cool anymore, right? Like 20 years old, 20, anywhere in your 20s.
Of course, you grind.
Yeah, you grinding, you broke. That's normal. Like, that's normal. You're supposed to be broke.
Yeah.
But in your 30s, and again, I have differing thoughts about living with your parents still if you're doing it for a specific purpose, but you should be doing certain things already, right? Like, you should already be doing certain things. What's going to happen? Like, are you grinding towards something? What are you building towards? Because time goes like this, bro. And then all of a sudden you're seeing everybody else doing their stuff and you're feeling bad about yourself. And then all of a sudden kicking at the bars every weekend ain't cool no more.
Yeah.
You're not traveling anywhere. You haven't gone past Texas or Puerto Rico.
Yep.
There's a big ass world out there. You don't got a passport.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and granted, for me, like, money fluctuates, you know, so it comes and goes, and there's things that could happen that's out of people's circumstances that, you know, they might hit rock bottom or financially lose money and all that. But I just think move with integrity during those moments, you know, or have the wherewithal to, you know, buckle down and then figure out a way. You know, so just because, you know, at a certain age, it's, oh, you don't have it all, you don't own a house, you don't do this or whatever, like, you know, have that vision for yourself and do that, you know. Right. But if you're at a certain place where you're not comfortable, or that you still have to do things where, you know, when you're younger, like you're borrowing money from people and can't even pay them back, it's like, that's when you gotta check yourself, you know?
And again, like, I don't want people to fall into this like fake sort of like imposter syndrome or comparison game, because I don't own a crib, right? Doesn't mean I'm not successful, right?
Yeah.
I can buy a crib. If I wanted to buy a house, I can, thankfully, like, you know, knock on wood, thank you for, you know, God's good. But like, my definitions of success goes similar to, in terms of like a male friendship, and something that defines a male friendship is one with integrity, value, morals, and commitment to one another.
Exactly.
Right? So that has nothing to do with what he got, I got. Maybe that can help in terms of like pushing, like, yo, you got this. How did you get here? Like, let me get some advice. Let me get some free game. That's great. However, that shouldn't be the foundation as to why you're friends with somebody, right? Like, in terms of like, that could be an aspect of why you're friends with somebody. Oh, I want to be where he's at. I get motivated by this person. This person brings me good levels of inspiration to my life, good levels of motivation, holds me accountable. But it's very quick to be like, damn, he's got that. Like, I don't got that. Like, does that mean I'm not cool? And I think that men a lot like to play the flexing, driving, rent a car, which is cool. You can rent a car, that's fine, right? But like, there's so much that you could do manipulation with social media nowadays to make you seem like you have a life that you really don't have. Yeah. Didn't you see those two guys that were talking about how they rented all those private jet insides? And they were laughing about it, about this. It's like brother twins here. In Dubai.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, So I'm over here. They created a perception that they were so successful, and because of that perception, everybody wanted to be around them, and that's how they got their fame, and that's how they got this and their clout. That's all fake at the end of the day. Yeah. That's all built on a house of cards. Yeah. I want something with a solid.
Wait, are they getting it now though? They faked it today now.
Actually, I think they cemented those house of cards now. They're good now. But like, the thing is, like, sometimes you need to, in terms of a male friendship, sometimes it could be built on fragile stuff. If it's built on surface level stuff, that's gonna come with the wind, come and go.
Yeah.